Hey everyone, it's Sunflower Spirit here, and I'm here to do another reading. I'm gonna do a reading on looking at the energy this week. So this week we've just entered Leo season, and there's also a Venus retrograde going on. So first I'm gonna pull some of these Earth and Sky oracles, and then we'll get started. We'll see what's going on here. So I hope you're enjoying your day. I hope you're enjoying your week. What is the message for everybody this week? What does everyone need to know for this week, please? Messages for everyone for this week, please. What is the message? Okay, we have the twins, Gemini, adaptable and curious, multiple personalities, stimulating. So a lot of communication, a lot of thought, working, talking about stuff, communicating about things this week. We also have flamingo, stature and grace, vibrant and outgoing, social atmosphere, connectedness. So yeah, so a lot of like social connections, communication in social groups, possibly at work, at school. What else do we have for everybody this week? Black Widow, strained relationships, caught in a web, solitary confinement, seeking vengeance. So they're saying be cautious this week. There's somebody who doesn't have your best interest at heart, but spiders can also be indicative of like the journey with their 8 legs and how they create a web. It's all kind of like connected. So something about, again, with this connectedness that we're getting here, so talking to people, there's something that you're on your journey, even if everybody doesn't have the best interest for you, you're still going the right way. Maiden, analytical, critical, detailed, and organized, shy, and attentive. So they're saying like keep your head down kind of thing. This is also can be like a Virgo. So we have Gemini and Virgo, which is both Mercury. So I feel like there's something about your communication. There's something about your thought processes because Mercury rules that. We have Earth on the back. So this groundedness, our home planet, physical form and 3D reality, needs survival, nature creation. So making sure you're getting your basic needs met. Um, Also like having a sense of groundedness with this because there is so much mercurial energy. This can be like, it can be hard to kind of like stay out of your head and really be rational about stuff. So, it's always good to like think things through, but just be cautious of your the head of the clouds or that like fantastical style thinking. But I'm gonna pull some mystical moments oracle or tarot and we will see what else comes out for this week. So what is the message for everybody? What's the week message for everybody this week? We have Ace of Pentacles. So there's an opportunity here for something new, maybe watching something grow. There's something here that's tangible, that's stable in the physical world. What else do we have for this week for everybody? We have the Lovers, again with a Gemini, so this is more mercurial energy, really kind of in your head this week or having lots of thoughts, lots of conversations, trying to process something through, also needing to make some sort of like intuitive decision or heart decision about a new beginning, a new opportunity this week. We have the Magician. Yeah, so you're kind of like co-creating with universe. This can actually be more mercurial energy. It can also be, sorry, I just forgot it. Like Mars energy, like Mars and Mercury. So kind of like taking action with your thoughts. So I feel like you are taking action with your thoughts. So that's why you kind of need to be grounded here. Also need to kind of rely on other people with this connectedness. I got connectedness a couple different times with the Flamingo and the Black Widow here. There's something that might sting this week with the Black Widow. King of Wands. So yeah, really try to empower yourself. I feel like you're empowering yourself with communication. I don't know if you're speaking this week, if you're like a public speaker, or if you're, some kind of teacher or something like that, but there's something about like really just like standing up there, saying your piece, um, and being okay with like who you are and stuff this week. So let's see what else we have. We have the Two of Cups. So again, with that connectedness, there is somebody around you. There's some sort of like connection possibly that you're in. Page of Wands came out also, so kind of like more curious energy, more like childlike energy, playful kind of energy. I feel like this week, I'm getting a vibe of like there's a lot going on in your head. There's a lot going on like with communication with other people, connecting with other people, but you're also kind of like self-empowering. Like you're empowering yourself this week with something. You do need to empower yourself with some kind of like decision, I think, because we have this Gemini. We have the twins, the Gemini, using your intuition here. What else do we have? Judgment. Again, with there's some sort of decision, trying to figure out. So this came out like right with this Black Widow one. So I think you really need to kind of like look at who in the past has been there for you and who hasn't. I think that's something they're asking you to do. And I think you need to kind of like find your own power or find your own voice, like within, whatever it is that you find out when you kind of do this soul searching. There's somebody around you that like really doesn't have your best interest at heart, and so you need to kind of like they're saying it would be wise to make different decisions this time. Oh my gosh, that was like a lot of cards. So let me try that again. What else for everyone this week? We have the Sun. So yeah, there's some sort of clarity that you're coming to. I think you're coming to this clarity because you have all this other like, thought process about it. Again, like so many, we have another two, the High Priestess. So many cards about like decision, about intuition. I have a ton about intuition, so it's kind of like trying to find your intuition, like really like see beyond the veil type thing, see beyond like what is actually in front of you. But overall, I see there's some sort of decision about people that you might have trusted in the past may no longer serve your best interest. And you're getting clarity about this. You're also like really kind of like stepping into the light or stepping into the spotlight, something like you're allowing yourself kind of like to empower yourself, which is kind of giving you this new beginning. There could possibly be a potential for a new beginning in love, just because I have the lovers, the twins, and the Two of Cups here. And so those all kind of tell me, but we do have the Sun indicating Leo. And we do have the High Priestess indicating there's some like deep emotional stuff still, maybe carrying over from Cancer season, but doesn't necessarily have to be. I think I'm going to take my tea leaves and I'm going to clarify with the tea leaves now. So show me, clarify these cards for, these are so hard to shuffle. Clarify these cards for everyone for this week. Okay, I was kind of shuffling it as we were talking. What's this Ace of Pentacles energy? Show me more about this Ace of Pentacles. We have Ram, stubborn, aggressive person. So there's a new opportunity, but I feel like, again, with that Black Widow, there's somebody here who might try to like sabotage this, so just be careful about that. They're just saying be cautious about that. And you would know if that's your story. You would definitely know if that's your story, because you would already have like an inkling of that. What's the Lovers here for, please? Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay, so there's someone in your, they're like, you really have to use your intuition. You really have to make a good choice here. They're really reiterating that there's somebody here. And I hate to throw that out there because I don't want to like cultivate or try to foster paranoia or anything. But, you know, if they're telling you to listen to that, and it's your story, like if you're understanding this or resonating with this, definitely listen to that. What's this magician energy, please? We have cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Yeah, so they're saying like you have an opportunity now. Like we have this ace and then this one magician. It's like you get to kind of like empower yourself and co-create. You get to kind of like create the life that you want. And you see that, you know, this, there's all this stuff coming out of this hat. Like they're pulling it out of a hat. It's like you get to kind of create that. And I think this dissatisfaction with life is coming from maybe there's somebody around you who you never really like thought about before, that they weren't not being, you know, the most, not having the most integrity with you. What's this King of Wands energy for everyone this week? We have two here. So we have leg, stepping into a new experience, and man, dealings or relationships with a man. Okay. So yeah, this is like, you know, he's like marching to the beat of his own drum in this picture. Then we have this leg stepping into a new experience. So there's something about like with a man, you're going to have some sort of like clarity, or you are, you know, this could be you empowering yourself, or you could meet a man who's kind of like this, like a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is more, you know, the King of Wands is more like just really being empowered within yourself, being able to like self-express, as I was talking about earlier. What's this Two of Cups energy, please? We have gavel, involvement with the law. So something about your connections, it doesn't have to necessarily be with the law. It could just be like your values and your ethics. It could be something about like justice, like kind of like I'm seeing the Justice card, which is that's a Venus card, that's a Libra card. So this is kind of like, you know, they're saying there's something going on with somebody in your life. I feel like it could be dealing with a man, but it doesn't have to be like you could be the man in this situation. But there is somebody here who kind of really isn't, you know, seeing you in the best. Like they don't want the best for you. What's this Page of Wands energy? Dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. So yeah, somebody is curious about you, somebody's wondering about you. There's somebody loyal here in this situation as well. There's not just this other person, there's somebody who's loyal. Also being loyal to yourself, really like being loyal to that inner child. What's this Judgment energy, please? That was 3. I'm gonna try to just take 1 or 2 with these. 2. Okay. We have Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. And then we have Clouds, temporary problems. Yeah, so they're saying, like, look, do you still want to kind of like wander aimlessly, or do you want to kind of like empower yourself, co-create with the universe? There's something that you've been doing, like maybe you haven't even been doing it consciously, because a lot of times these things like aren't, you know, they're in our subconscious that we do these things until it comes to light. That's kind of like one of the things I love about reading tarot, is it brings out some of that subconscious. So I feel like there's somebody here where like you've kind of like betrayed yourself with this dog here. Like you've kind of, you know, you need to be more like loyal to yourself with all this. And you haven't, you know, there's been indecisiveness, like you haven't really decided. They're saying this is kind of like the Wheel of Fortune, where it's like, you know, they're saying they're going to co-create with you and they have your back with this, but it's like you're focusing, you know, like where you're focusing with these clouds, the temporary problems. So let's see, what is this Sun card, please? 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. Yeah, Because the sun is, so they're saying there's a lot of clarity coming, a lot of like good fortune coming. I do see, like, just with the lovers, the twins, and the maiden, again, all this mercurial energy, that's Mercury energy. So there's something going on with your thoughts, there's something going on with your communication this week. We have cobweb on the back, protected from negative forces beyond your control. So there you go. You are protected, but you really need to use your intuition with this. You really need to like focus on, what are you missing? What are some of the things that like are being said that like haven't, explicitly been said, and that will help you a lot with this. I think I want to take energy oracle too, just to kind of check in with, see if anything else comes out. So yeah, this is pretty good. It looks like there's a lot going on in your interpersonal life, even could be having to do with love, just because we have the lovers, the twins, and the two of cups here. But it doesn't necessarily have to be, just because there's also something else about someone who's kind of not for you here, somebody who might have a little bit more stubborn energy. And this is one of these things, with this Venus retrograde, that we could maybe like lose some people just because they weren't for us, and not everybody is on this journey. So some people are going to, get lost in the mix if you're still continuing on the healing journey. But this is part of your journey. This is something, this is like your spiritual path, is what they're saying. You are connected. There are people here, like with this dog card, this flamingo card, there are people who, genuinely do have your best interest at heart. And with this sun of the four-leaf clover, like, you do have an opportunity for clarity and for luck and abundance and everything, but they're just saying be cautious, because that's the whole message I'm getting this whole entire time, is just like be kind of cautious about who you're placing your energy with, like whose energy you're absorbing or picking up on, who, which like circle of energy you're in this week. But let's take an energy oracle and see if there's anything else that comes out for everybody for this week. We got two. We got financial constraints. So physical, material, this could also be about like basic needs. There's something about basic needs this week. And then there's also journey. So just reiterating that this is your journey. There could be kind of like maybe a bridge you have to cross, so to speak. Like I'm thinking of that saying, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. So they're saying like, okay, here's the bridge. And then we have the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, heart chakra. So maybe it could possibly have like a heart chakra blockage, or needing to kind of like pay attention to where you're blocking your heart. And I think, also I want to point out that's not necessarily a bad thing, because with everything we've seen in this reading, you could, there could be like a need, for you to kind of have more discernment with, opening your heart to people and stuff like that. And that's what we're seeing with this high priestess. That's what we're seeing with, the twins card, the Gemini card, the judgment card. There's something going on where you need to kind of like make this internal decision about how things are going, and so that you can get your basic needs met. You're kind of in this position now where you have an opportunity for a new beginning. You get to figure out like how it's going to go this time. So that's beautiful for you guys. I hope that was helpful. I hope that resonated. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and thanks so much for stopping by today.